I'm back for a special edition. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk Raptors. I'm your host, Shah, my channel where you get reviews, analysis, predictions, and hot takes on all things Raptors as well as some NBA. So, there's a lot of rumors going on around the Raptors recently and the trade deadline. So, without further ado, let's talk Raptors and rumors. So, first of all, the stupid ass rumor that is going on around us. Number one, I just find it very funny, is that the Los Angeles Lakers are interested in Gary Trent Jr. Now, my first question is, what the hell are they going to give up? Because they ain't got nothing but old guys. Are you going to give up Carmelo? Do we want him? Hell no. Are you going to give up Russell Westbrook? Do we want him? Hell no. So, let me see. We asked you to give us Taylor Horton-Tucker a while back, but you decided to say he's our future. And now it shows that he was not your future because he hasn't played that well. He's averaging 10 points. He's been injured. He came back from COVID protocol and he sucked. And he still sucks. His three-point shot is going abysmal. I think he's around 29%. He had a couple of games where he was 0 for 13 or some shit. And you want to have who? Gary Trent Jr.? The guy who's averaging 16 points a game. The guy who, before he got hurt, we went on a 6-game winning streak with. The guy who was struggling from the three-point line, but still putting up almost 20 points a game in that streak. That guy? Yeah, it ain't happening. And for, this rumor to even come out, the person who reported it was just dumb. He did get, probably a lot of people to get to talk about it like me, but it ain't happening, man. It's good to dream, but most of your dreams don't come true. And this is a dream for the Lakers. And even if they do get Gary Trent Jr., what are they going to turn their season around? I think they're, 3 games below 500 right now? They suck. They truly suck. Yes, Goran Dragic, that could help you guys out. But are you going to be willing to take Russell Westbrook to the bench? Doubt that, because he ain't going to be happy about that shit. So, rumor number one is just complete idiocracy or is stupidness. Anyways, either one. It ain't happening, bro. And if it does, this would be the worst move Masai Ujiri ever made in his career. And he ain't that type of guy. Because we don't need another tiny guard in Taylor Horton-Tucker and a kid who can't shoot from the three-point line. Yes, he's 21, but Gary Trent is 22, 23. Doesn't matter. He lines up with OG and Anunoby. That's our big-ass, duo that will take over when Pascal and Freddie get old. So it ain't happening. Number two, it's been always there. Pascal Siakam is always on the trading block. Pascal Siakam needs to be moved for Scotty Barnes to become the next, big thing, blah, blah, blah. That shit ain't happening either, okay? There's no reason to move Pascal Siakam at this time. He is 28 and a half or 29, just about to hit his prime. And the way he has been playing, there is no way in hell, especially after winning the game yesterday for us. He literally won that game. He made some big shots down the line. The only issue with Pascal has been he hasn't been able to make the big shots. But he did this time. So it might just be like a stepping stone for him to get to the next level in becoming that, clutch player that we need. But we don't really need a clutch player because our team is clutch. There's Freddie, there's OG, and then there's the guy who Lakers want, Gary Trent Jr. He is Mr. Iceman. He can nail, he'll be having the shittiest game, but he'll, make the shot that we need. So Pascal ain't going anywhere. And if, people still want to trash on Pascal, they're just being idiots, honestly. And that includes some of the Raptor fans. I'll be honest. They have always been, hard. Like, he's saying extremely horrible things to him, wanting him traded, this and that. That, you got to give your guy some benefit of the doubt to play in the conditions that he was used to when he was striving, right? COVID has been hard on people, and he went through something very hard, but now he's back and he's doing very well, and there's no point in trading him at this time. The third rumor is that, the Raptors are looking to get Jakob. Now that is a rumor I would want to come true. You know why? Because Jakob has stepped up his game. He showed us in the San Antonio game that he's a tall body. He's playing a lot more physical. He's gotten a bit muscular. He's able to assist the ball like Marc Gasol. Yes, he doesn't have that many shots like a Nikola Jokic or Joel Embiid. Like he's not on that level, but he's good to defend against those guys. He's 7 foot. He can, he's tall. He rebounds the ball pretty well, and then in the post, he doesn't have the post game as well, a polished post game, but he's at least able to pass out of the post very, very well. And we won't have to give up too much for him. I'm guessing probably somebody like Malachi Flynn, and a possible second round draft round pick maybe, unless San Antonio wants to be unreasonable. In which case, there is Mo Bamba that is on the trading block right now, and it's rumored that the only thing that Orlando is looking for is possible draft pick, which is a second round, 2 second rounders. That's something the Raptors can do. The Raptors don't necessarily need their draft picks right now, given how much progress Scotty Barnes has shown. The only, and you got Malachi coming down the line, you got Delano Banton coming down the line, Champagny did very well, is doing very well. So and all these guys are young, so I don't see why the Raptors would want too much draft capital. So for them to go out and get Mo Bamba, who can shoot the ball, who can assist the ball, he does have some 3-point shooting, and he's 7 foot, mobile. Yes, he might not be able to bang the body as much as needed with the Joel Embiid and Nikola Jokic, but that's somebody there. But a hidden gem that the Raptors should look for, and it's going to come cheap, likely, is Robin Lopez. The guy is just gritty. He is somebody, he doesn't have those shots. He can shoot the three sometimes, but he can bang down there, and that's the only one thing that we are missing. We need that guy, and he's going to come cheap. He can come like very, very cheap. And there is another person. We do need a point guard, so there's a couple of options. Like got Kyle Guy, who's I think he's on a hardship contract with Miami and has done pretty well, but again, he's pretty young. If you can get a veteran like Eric Bledsoe, again, he's gonna come cheap. Maybe you just trade him for Goran Dragic or, possibly Chris Boucher or draft picks, which I think Chris Boucher and possibly another draft pick, Eric Bledsoe and somebody else off of the Clippers bench would be damn good, man. Eric Bledsoe, no matter how bad he is in the playoffs, he can give us that oomph to let our guys get rest, guy like Freddie VanVleet, and run the offense. That is what we're missing, because Nick Nurse does not want to use Malachi Flynn right now. I don't know why. And if that is the case, Malachi is going to the G League. So Eric Bledsoe is somebody that we need to target, because he gives us that veteran presence as well. And he runs offenses really good. It's just his own game that isn't that great. He seems to have good games against the Raptors, so maybe coming into the Raptor system might help him out. But that's somebody else that we should be looking at. But those are the rumors around. And then the biggest one is Myles Turner. Now, that guy's going to cost a lot. He ain't coming for Chris Boucher. He ain't coming for Goran Dragic and a couple of second rounds or for one first rounder or whatever. We're going to have to give up somebody meaningful. And I don't think the Raptors should do that, because all of our guys are up and coming. Maybe they need this 1 year. Maybe they get into the playoff, and then that helps them grow even further. So right now, and the thing about Myles Turner is his contract is over after next year's. And, it's likelihood he ain't going to want to stay in Toronto, and we're not going to be able to afford him because Gary Trent's contract will be over the year after that, and that's somebody you want to keep. Same thing with OG and Anunoby, and a lot of contracts will be expiring that year after that, and signing a guy to a big deal who's going to demand at least $18-19 million isn't going to work out for us. So those are some of the rumors that I wanted to go over. And Lakers, hell no, man. Hell no. So I wanted to go over them. let you guys know what I think about it. Let me know what you think about it in the comments section. Hope you guys enjoyed this talk on the trade rumor mill. And please hit that like and subscribe button. And I will see you guys after the Miami Heat game tomorrow. Hopefully. I got court in the morning on Tuesday. So let's see. I ain't arrested, but I'm a lawyer. So, all right. See you guys afterwards.